Well, today I've got a pretty special video. It's only happened to me once in all of the years that I've been hunting. Never, ever, ever have I seen what I'm going to show you in this video. And I still haven't seen it in person. I've only seen it on the game cameras that I have set up. But it's still pretty special. It's pretty rare. So come along, check this video out while I'm working on this fire pit at the new cabin build. And if you're new to the channel, come along. I'm going to be building a cabin this summer. Well, in today's video, I have got 1 minute of game camera of an albino deer. Never have I ever seen an albino deer in my life. But I was able to catch one on the game cameras. It's roughly about a minute of video. I will probably never ever see one again. And today we're going to be talking about coyotes. Coyotes and the deer population, stuff like that. So today is really about coyotes versus deer. And this albino deer. So come along and I will tell you about the albino deer. Go ahead. Have some lemonade. Clouding in. Nice. All right. Last winter, actually it was last December, talking to my neighbors and stuff around the rustic log cabin in Northern Maine, a couple of hunters started talking about the albino deer. They hadn't seen it in the woods, but they had seen it on game cameras and stuff like that. I got a neighbor, I don't know, quarter of a mile away that feeds the deer through the winter time. A little bit, not much, just enough to keep them coming in. But anyways, he was talking about the albino deer. And I said, well, I've got 3 cameras out in the woods. Maybe I'll get him on the camera. And by gory, I got him on the camera. I only got him once. I picked that camera up. It had 582 pictures on it. He's on it in 2 videos, or she is on it in 2 videos. And I got the pictures in February. I've got 1 minute. And I'm going to show you them pictures, and then I'm going to tell you the story about this albino. I got to get that one. That was a horsefly, and he's getting ready to take my whole arm. But anyways, this albino deer was around most of February, and then nobody saw it and all that. But one of the reasons that I hunt coyotes is because they are a detriment to the deer population. I've already talked about this, I think, in another video. Got him. But anyways, I took one camera in and it had 120 pictures. 60 of them were coyotes. Same thing with this other camera I just picked up. It had 582 pictures on it. A good portion of them are coyotes. The coyotes didn't move in until the snow got deep. My cabin is located in a deer yard, so the deer move in early winter and they move around pretty good until the snow gets deep. I didn't start picking up coyote pictures until the snow got deep and the deer were having a hard time walking around. And then I started, I would say 3/4 of the video are coyotes. Right down the deer run, every day. several times a day, not just once or twice. So that's why I hunt coyotes. Now getting back to this albino. As rare of a deer as that is, it would be nice to have him around and see one. But about the end of February, the Border Patrol found the coyote out on, found the albino deer out on the lake, and the coyotes had gotten it. So that's a pretty sad story behind this albino deer for this video, but you know, I know the coyotes have to eat, but we have way too many coyotes in northern Maine, as well as right where I'm sitting right here. There's just nothing that takes out a coyote except for old age. We don't have wolves. I guess wolves are the hunter of coyotes. And we don't have wolves, thank goodness. Like coyotes do a big enough damage to the deer population. That's the last thing this state needs is wolves. I go around my cabin in the spring and I find anywhere from 8 to 10 deer that have been taken down through the winter months by the coyote pack that's in the area. So that's how, you know, I don't know if that changes your mind on coyotes or not, but I like listening to them. I like knowing that they're out there. I just don't like their numbers or their population, and the fact that they mainly kill when the deer are at their toughest point, which is in the middle of winter when we have several feet of snow in the woods. And the same thing with moose and everything else. You know, the animals that we cherish can't really get around. So these coyotes take advantage of that and take them out. So that's all I want to say on that, I guess. I imagine I'll get some people saying they love the coyote. But as this woodsman goes, I don't see anything good in a coyote except for they're nice to listen to once in a while. It's not like they're cleaning up dead animals, stuff like that. They're taking down the young, primarily, the small deer. I have lots of deer that are on my video cameras that you know were taken by the coyote by spring, because they're just not on the cameras anymore. You know, they live in the area, they are in the area, you watch them day in and day out, and then all of a sudden they're missing. Well, it doesn't take a scientist to figure out that a coyote has come through and managed to take down that, well, for this case, took down the albino deer. So, if you're new to the channel and have just stopped in to see this albino deer, think about subscribing to the channel. This channel is all about the great outdoors. I'm in the process of building a new hunting cabin here in the state. I'm going to build it for less than $100. Oh, take that back. I'm going to build it for less than $1,000. It's going to be 8 feet by 12 feet. I'll be able to sleep 3 people, a wood stove, and there will be a cooking stove in it. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, ring the heck out of that notification bell if you like stuff like this, and come along for the ride. I'll be building this up through the summer, and I'll be releasing videos on a regular basis about this new cabin build. It's actually the whole area that we have picked up is all for hunting. So there's tree stands that will be getting installed. There's bear baits that will be being put out, stuff like that. So that's what this channel is about, and I look forward to meeting you, and you have a great day.